Hello Leaders Connect family, and welcome back to the channel. We are so delighted to have you here. So if you're here for the first time, my name is Daniela, a global speaker, executive coach, and a leadership trainer, and I'm also the founder of Leaders Connect Limited right here in Westlands, Nairobi. At Leaders Connect, we exist to equip leaders, empower teams, and transform workplaces, and that is through leadership trainings, coaching, and practical growth tools. Now, today, I want us to share something that is powerful, timely, and honestly needed more than ever. We are living in a world where people are divided. Opinions are louder than wisdom. Offense is easier than understanding, and disagreement is everywhere. And so here's a question that I have for you. How do you lead in a world that is divided without becoming divisive as a leader yourself? And today's teaching is inspired by this incredible book by my mentor and my friend, Dr. John C. Maxwell, The High Road Leadership, bringing people together in a world that divides. And I want to give you a simple, practical, and inspiring summary of the entire book in a way that you can apply immediately. Today's message is titled, Stop Leading Low. Stop Leading Low. And I'll share with you 12 high road leadership principles that you want to follow, and people will follow you. And so what is the big idea about this book? What is it about this book? You see, Maxwell teaches that there are 3 roads that leaders can take. There is the low road, there is the middle road, and there is the high road. And what makes this book important is that it's not just about leadership skills, but it's about leadership character. Anybody can lead when things are easy, but the true test of leadership is, can you lead when people disagree with you? Can you lead when people don't understand you? Can you lead when you are tempted to retaliate, to fight back, to compete, to prove a point, or even to win at someone else's expense? You see, Maxwell basically says something that always surprises all of us when we're in meetings. If you can't work with people who disagree with you, you will never become the leader you could be. Wow. That is leadership level right up there. Because leadership isn't about building a fan club. Leadership is about building bridges that connect. And so today I want to talk to you about these 12 key principles in this book. And I want to do it like a masterclass. Those of you joining us or listening to me and are part of our masterclasses, thank you so much for being here. So I have a question for all of you. Are you ready to rise? Let's start with chapter 1, bringing people together. You see, high road leadership or high road leaders, they don't divide people. They don't separate people into us versus them, but they bring people together around a mission, a purpose, and a bigger vision. And this is what I've learned. Low road leaders, they ask, who's with me? High road leaders ask, how do I bring everyone to the table? Because real leadership is influence, and influence grows when people feel included, not when people feel divided, not when it's us versus them. And so I want to encourage you to ask yourself this question. Am I building unity, or am I building sides? Unity or sides? Number 2, value the people. This is huge. Value the people. High road leaders don't value people based on their usefulness. They value people because they are people, whether they have something or not. They value people because they are people. Some leaders only respect people who are successful, people who are loud, people who are powerful, people who are connected. But high road leaders or high road leadership says that every person has value. If you're listening to me right now, type in the chat that every person has value. Even the difficult one has value. Even the quiet one has value. Even the one who's challenging you right now, they have value. And when you value people, you don't humiliate them. You don't dismiss them. You don't reduce them because of their mistakes. You correct with dignity. You lead with honor. And that is how you build trust. Moving on, acknowledge your humanness. That is chapter 3. This one is very, very personal. High road leaders are not perfect. They are honest. They don't pretend they have all the answers together. They don't act like they are above feedback. They don't. They can say, I was wrong. I misunderstood you. I could have handled that better. And listen, the moment you can admit your humanness, you become more relatable. You become more trustworthy. You are more emotionally safe for your followers to follow you. People don't follow perfection. People follow authenticity. That's right. Moving on to number 4, do the right thing for the right reasons. Not just doing the right thing. I had to think about that for a minute. But doing it for the right reason. Because some people do the right thing for applause, others for image, others for power, others for control. But high road leadership is not a performance, it is integrity. And what is integrity? Integrity is doing the right thing, is doing what is right, even when no one is clapping for you, even when no one credits you, even when no one sees you. That is what separates leaders who build temporarily and leaders who build generationally for generations and generations. So lead with integrity. Moving on to number 5, give more than you take. Oh, this is powerful. Give more than you take. High road leaders are givers. They don't enter relationships thinking, what can I get from here? They enter relationships thinking, what can I contribute? And they give their time, they give their encouragement, they give their support, they give their resources, they give their wisdom, they give their mentorship, they give whatever it is that they can give. And this right here is the real truth. People don't leave organizations first. People leave leaders who drain them. I'll say that again. People don't leave organizations, they leave leaders who drain them. But when you become a leader who gives more than you take, people will feel refreshed around you. They feel stronger after they talk to you, and that is leadership. So people don't leave organizations, people leave leaders who drain them. So be a leader that refreshes. Number 6, develop emotional capacity. This is a big one because many people have leadership titles. But guess what they lack? They lack emotional maturity. High road leaders don't explode. They don't react to everything that comes their way. They don't get offended easily. They can carry pressure without spitting on people. Emotional capacity is the ability to stay steady. When things go wrong, you're steady. When people disappoint you, you're steady. When you feel tired, frustrated, and misunderstood, you are steady because leadership is not about having power, but leadership is about handling pressure. If you don't develop emotional capacity, you will sabotage your own influence. You will sabotage your own kingdom. Moving on. place people above your own agenda. So that's difficult. You see, this is where high road leadership becomes very, very rare, because many leaders love results, but they don't love people. They love results, but they don't love people. High road leadership says people are not tools. People are treasures. Here's something that you treasure. People are treasures. People are not tools to give you results. So yes, we must hit targets. Yes, we must execute. Yes, we must win. But we must never win by crushing people. And so I invite you to ask yourself this question. Am I using people to build my dream? Or am I building people while we persuade the dream? Ladies and gentlemen, that is high road leadership. On to number 8, embrace authenticity. High road leaders are real. They don't pretend. They don't manipulate. They don't wear masks. They don't say one thing in public and another thing in private. No. They are consistent, day in, day out. Behind closed doors and in public, they are the same. Because authenticity is not about being perfect. Authenticity is about being aligned. The same heart, the same values, the same person in bed, in boardrooms, behind closed doors, at home, on the stage, behind the scenes, same values, same person. That kind of leadership, it creates loyalty. There are times I've tried to do something at home and my kids will say something, "Mommy, that is not high road leadership," you see. You've got to be the same in and out. Number 9, take accountability for your actions. High road leaders don't shift blame to someone else. They don't say, "That's just how I am." They don't say, "They made me do it." They don't say, "It's their fault." They actually own it. And accountability sounds something like, I take responsibility of my actions. I take responsibility of my words. I will fix it. I will grow from this. I will do better next time. Accountability is not weakness. Accountability is leadership strength. Why? Because people trust leaders who take responsibilities more than leaders who take credit. And then finally, wait. I almost say finally, live by the bigger picture. High road leaders don't get stuck in small petty arguments. They don't destroy relationships just to win a moment. They think long term. They see ahead. They are thinking in the future. And they ask, what is the mission? What is the goal? What is the purpose? What matters most? Because most people are addicted to being right, but high road leaders are committed to being effective. They are addicted to being effective. And sometimes you can win the argument and lose the relationship. So which is more important? Winning an argument or winning a relationship, keeping a relationship? Let's look at number 11. Don't keep score. This one is for the heart. High leaders don't leave note for note. They don't say, "I did this for you, so you owe me." They don't say, "I supported you, so now it's my turn. I forgave you once, so I'm done." They don't keep score. If anything, they lead with grace. Because keeping scores, what happens when you keep scores? It turns leadership into a transaction. Nobody wants a transactional relationship, but high road leadership turns everything into transformation. And I want to tell you, when you stop keeping score, you become free. You become free to love, become free to serve, and you become free to lead without bitterness. So don't keep score. Finally, number 12, desire the best for others. And this is the ultimate test. Can you truly want someone else to win? Even if they don't thank you, even if they don't include you, even if they don't mention you, even if they don't acknowledge you, will you let that other person win? Because high road leaders are not threatened by other people's growth. If anything, they celebrate when other people win. They clap for others. They open doors. They recommend people to others. They promote people. Because high road leadership or high road leaders, they don't compete with people. They complete people. They don't tear down. They build people. I really, really love this book. This book has changed how I live. It has changed how I live my life. So just a quick summary. If I had to summarize this entire book in one sentence, it would be: high road leadership is choosing to value people, to lead with integrity, and to build unity when the world is trying to divide. I love what the back cover emphasizes. It says that high road leaders value all people. They do the right things for the right reasons. They place people above their own agendas. They don't keep score, and much more. It's right here in the back of the book. And that's not just leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, that is legacy. I've had the privilege of teaching this book in master classes and speak about it. It's such a rich and profound book. I have 3 questions that I want to apply today. Before we close, 3 powerful questions. Question number 1, am I bringing people together or am I pushing them apart? Question number 2, am I trying to win or am I trying to build? And then number 3, if people followed my example, would they be better humans or just better workers? Wait, that's so profound. Because leadership is influence, nothing more. And leadership begins with grace. So, I want to take this opportunity to just welcome all of you to Leaders Connect family. Come, let's grow together. Come, let's learn together. Come, let's practice these values together in our weekly master classes, in our conferences, in our workshops. Come grow with us. If you haven't liked and shared or subscribed to our channel, please, I welcome you. I invite you to do so. And don't forget to share this video of today's talk, The High Road Leadership by Dr. John C. Maxwell, with others that need this lesson. And remember, in a world that divides, high road leaders don't add to the noise. They become the solution. I'm Essie Daniel, and this is Leaders Connect Limited. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.